Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Sheikh, if mother of a child says to him to keep his clothes 100% dry, she says that 1% wetness can be ignored in summer but not in winter. And she also says that when he is alone in his room, he should wear lungi or towel as lower garment. She says that she was afflicted by disease, so for his betterment, she advised those steps. Allah Azza wa Jal says, La yukallifullahu nafsan illa wus'aha. How can one keep his clothes dry 100% or change clothes every time they get wet?
How would I know? Maybe you have to go into a dryer yourself physically and with your clothes, and then you will become dry. What kind of questions is this, Akhi? Is this an Islamic question? When you say, not even 1% is accepted by my mom, so how can I dry it? I'm not a dry cleaning service. Ask me something related to Islam.
Can you consume dairy products from dead animals? Barakallahu feekum.
Whatever is dead, now this is weird. How would I milk that dead animal, assuming that it has milk in it that can come out? Anything in that dead animal is najis. So the milk, when it died, while it was still, I forgot the word, I had it, but I don't know what it's called. I'm not a farmer. Whatever it had in it is najis because it's dead. While it was alive, it was pure and tahir and good to consume. The scholars disputed how to distribute, and they all agree that it is highly recommended to eat from it, like the Prophet did, ﷺ, to give as gifts, and to feed the poor from it. So the percentage is not fixed, but a lot of the companions preferred that it is to be divided into 3/3. A third to eat from, a third to give to relatives and loved ones, and a third to give to the poor. This was narrated by Ibn Mas'ud, Ibn Umar, and other companions. May Allah be pleased with them all. Abu Ja'far al-Nahas said the majority of scholars, including Ibn Mas'ud, Ibn Umar, and Ata and Al-Thawri, they recommend that it is divided into 3 types. And if he ate and consumed half of it or more than a third, there's no problem in that. I'm from Ivory Coast.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh.
May Allah bless you, Sheikh.
And you as well. What can I do for you?
So Sheikh, my question is, I wanted to know what is the Islamic opinion regarding wearing watches with gold in the internal composition in certain materials? Because I know that the Prophet ﷺ had prohibited gold for men, but what is... because I know for Apple Watch, for example, there are gold inside them and this stuff like that. So I want to know the Islamic opinion.
First of all, it is prohibited for men to wear gold or silk. And this was mentioned in a hadith where the Prophet came out to his companions holding gold and silk in his hands and said, "These are haram for the men of my ummah, halal for the women." Secondly, it was stated that these mobile phones, the Apple Watch, the computers we have may contain components made of gold. Yes, maybe it's 0.001 gram, something that is not of importance, very negligible. And the scholars say that there's no problem in wearing such products that may contain such minute amount of gold when it's hidden and not seen. But for someone to wear a luxurious, expensive watch, a Rolex, for example, that has the dials in gold, that is totally prohibited and haram.